Hi, I'm Nathan Donahue, and this is my speech. In Nebraska, we have a huge supply of water. Agriculture has a huge presence in the state, and its success hinges on this water. Our growing population will increase our need for saving our water. Irrigation requires a great deal of our water, and it places a huge stress on this overall supply in periods of drought. In the future, it's going to be important to conserve our water while not harming farmers financially. According to the United States Geological Survey, the average person uses 80 to 100 gallons of water per day. Possible ways that water can be conserved in Nebraska are making stricter water allotments, engineering the availability of water, and using water more efficiently. My first point is talking about using mandatory restrictions over voluntary restrictions. According to a study done in Colorado, voluntary water restrictions only save 4 to 12% of water when compared to the normal levels. I know this is done in Colorado, but since this is a bordering state to Nebraska, I feel like the studies can be a fairly similar result. Harsh restrictions on farmers can result in a 60% loss of profits, according to Richard Adams, who is a water resources researcher. Engineering of the availability of water is another potential option for conserving water. Wetlands are a great resource because they're great at recharging the groundwater supply, and in addition to that, they can help provide habitat for wildlife. A group of scientists says that wetlands can also help to reduce the negative impacts of drought. However, farmers could suffer from a loss of lands if they were forced to hand over any amount of land to the government. Using water more efficiently is another option to conserve water in Nebraska. A potential way for farmers to do this would be through the use of drip tape. However, drip tape is an expensive install, but it would be beneficial in the long run because it allows crops to take in water more efficiently, because through pivot irrigation, water can be lost through evaporation. University researchers Goncalo Rodriguez and Luis Pereira claim that efficient irrigation provides farmers more crop choice selection. So using more efficient water would be beneficial to farmers because they could increase more or put more crops into their rotation and basically become more efficient and have to use less fertilizers. Another way to use water more efficiently would be through new toilets and showers. Chris Woltmade and Kurt Fuhlhart, who are professors at the University of Pennsylvania Shippensburg, claim that toilets previously used 3 gallons of water per flush, but now they can only use 1 to 1.6. So that would be a huge saver for water. In conclusion, I feel like engineering new sources of water would be the most beneficial for the future, because through the use of wetlands, this would be great for overall recharge and groundwater, and also providing habitat for wildlife. Construction of new water sources can be time-consuming, expensive, and dangerous, however. And heavy machinery will always pose some sort of risk with an operation that large. And the cost could be a barrier, and locations may also be difficult to develop because farmers may not always want to give up their land. So it will be a challenge, but in the end, this engineering water to new places will help the world conserve its water.